Hey everybody, it's Pop-Up Friday. I'm John Hope Bryant, founder, chairman, CEO of Operation Hope, America's first non-profit financial services network for the poor, the struggling class, the teetering class, folks with too much month at the end of their money. Janae, can you pass me that award? So I'm here at George Frazier's Power Networking Conference. They just gave us, the Civil Rights Movement, the National Community Service Award. I'm honored by that. And I ran across one of my dear friends who I absolutely love. Gina is an entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman. She owns the company. She created this company, dedicated her life, just very much like I gave kudos on the stage and encouraged them to give them a standing ovation to George. All you guys should be giving this lady a virtual standing ovation because she dedicated her life for you. Gets no credit for it, right? But pioneer, in fact, people stealing her ideas. I won't say that is. Okay, so by the way, here's my message for you today. When you're an innovator like this and an entrepreneur like this, and somebody who does something out the box like we do, first they will ignore you, then they will criticize you, then they will copy you, and then you win. First they will ignore you, then they will criticize you, then they try to copy you, they try to copy her, and then you win. This is what a pioneer looks like, ladies and gentlemen. And she's a bad sister. This is a shero. And she runs African Ancestry. I've tagged it in the notes on my page. I want this video to get over 100,000 views. I'm going to make sure the next week 100,000 people view this. African Ancestry did my DNA. Now, she's corrected me because I've had my DNA done 2 different times. I told her, well, I'm 71% Cameroon and 26%. She said, stop right there. She says, we don't do percentages, right? We want you to know what your core DNA is. And my core DNA, slow down, is African. I asked you where you're from. I'm from Detroit. No. I'm from Baltimore. No. I'm from Harlem. No. By the way, it's Upper Manhattan. There's a whole other conversation. No. You are African. Even if a white person walks by here right now, they're from Africa too. Because the first person to ever walk face up in the world is from the African continent, from Southern Africa. There's some debate about whether it's South Africa or Ethiopia, but it's a sister, okay, that shows you the power of women in Africa. So my core DNA, she's waiting for me to say this, like, John, get to the point. My core DNA is Cameroon. Now, it just so happens that one of my 2 mentors in the world is Quincy Jones. And Quincy Jones is from Cameroon. Now, for all my Nigerian brothers out there, I got a bone to pick for you. So the doctors, the lawyers, all the entrepreneurs, whatever, rumor has it came from Cameroon. She's gonna correct me in a minute when I let her talk. She's gonna half things I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna tell you I'm wrong. It's not precise enough. So, but the doctors and lawyers and entrepreneurs came from Cameroon. You know, little short people, but smart. My Nigerian brothers, big, burly, smart, burly Nigerian brothers, came over, captured the Cameroons, and sold our rear ends to wherever we were going. So I got 2 problems with my Nigerian brothers. I love you, by the way. Nigerians are probably the smartest Africans on the planet. Okay, probably. And if you ever get legal, you'll rule the world. Stop sending me these emails saying I give you my banking details. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm serious. You know what I'm talking about. Nigerians are brilliant. They're brilliant, and they use that entrepreneurial skills on the African continent. My point is, our history goes back a long way. I want you to take life seriously, not take yourself too seriously. You should be able to laugh at some of the things I'm saying because, you know, you don't laugh, you'll go crazy. Our history is funny, but it's also serious, and we are survivors and we are thrivers. And we come from this great continent, not a country. Africa's not a country, it's a continent.
Not a region.
It's not a region, it's a continent, 50 plus countries. And she's become an expert and has allowed me to now understand my lineage. And so, and all of you, everybody here needs to do a DNA test. For me, it was like $100. Is it still $100?
No.
What is this now?
Our test, the test you took with us.
Oh, here we go again. All right.
So
she gave me a deal.
Set the stage correctly.
No self-esteem problem.
No, none. My ancestry is Nigerian.
See, I told you. See, she already dominated you.
Hausa and Fulani. So, way back, in the very early stages of our company, you took a test with us. And we traced your maternal line. Before 23andMe even took our
That's
test.
the other company that gave me a DNA test.
We've been in business.
I like
14
deals. They gave it
years.
to me for free.
Okay. And so we traced your mother's line, not just to Cameroon, but to the Bamileke people living in Cameroon. And those are the business people. And so, and you're right, we also traced Quincy Jones to the tea carpet in Cameroon, and they're the artists.
Wow, that's
So
deep.
the level of detail that you get from us allows you to see something about yourself that a percentage can't show you. You already knew you were part African and part European. That's not new information. And then what do you do with that? But when you know that you share ancestry with the Bamileke, now you can get down to the nitty gritty.
Get down.
Understand who you really are. Part of who you are. Right? Because identity is broader, but it starts with the foundation of where you come from. So that's who you are.
Right.
But I want to thank you because you were one of our early adopters, and you've been very supportive with your entire Operation Hope team of African ancestry. You've given it as gifts.
Yeah, before I give any more gifts, I don't know how much of the gift is. I'm about to say something like crazy. How much is it?
So our test is only $2.99.
$2.99. I paid some food stamps and some making money and some Mexican pesos.
US dollars. And you know what though? That's cheaper than an iPhone.
It is.
Than a Coachman.
That raggedy tennis shoes you bought last week.
Concert tickets.
That clubs you went to last Saturday. To get in the VIP area.
Exactly. And this is
your life.
Right. And your results aren't just for you, but they're for everybody on your mother's line.
Wow.
And
so
so
back down all the way through the maternal line.
All the way through the maternal line, 500 to 2,000 years ago, and then into the future.
Right.
So anybody in your family who comes into this world now knows that they have Bamileke Cameroon. So we're about legacy, we're about identity, and we're about really understanding who you are so that you can know where you're going.
So I have 32 million people who, what are you pointing at? I gotta go. All right, 32. I'm ignoring you. There are 32 million people who watch these videos on this channel, and I want 100,000 people plus to watch this video and share the video next week. So here's what I'm gonna tell you: you write a little essay, make it a page. Don't write a whole essay. Don't write a book. Write a page about why you think I should give you a free African ancestry kit, and I will sponsor 5 of them. All right, so I'm going to pay for 5 of them. Don't come to me asking me, can you do 8? Can you do 2? No, 5. That's all I have in U.S. currency. I'm on a fixed income. And I'll do 5. You write that note to jamie.nelson, JAMIE.nelson at operationhope.org. And within the next week, I'm going to give my credit card to this young lady and have her sponsor 5 of you on Facebook Live to get your DNA test. The rest of you go get it yourself. I'm not your sponsor.
Here's what we'll do. We'll set up a promo code that's HOPE. So that'll be the promo code HOPE, and you'll get $25 off if you purchase and use the promo code HOPE. H-O-P.
And don't say send the rest of the bill to John Bryan, because that won't work. Okay, so it is silver rights. So.
No, it will. I'm gonna do it today.
So the promo code will work. Today is Friday. Give it till tomorrow.
No, it's gonna go today.
Like I said, she said it's gonna be today. All right.
I mean, as soon as we stop, we're gonna do it.
This is what happens with the boss. You can just say this is what we're gonna do. Right? So look, I just want you to know about this bad sister who obviously has no problem correcting me up one side and down the other. We've been friends for a long time. She sent me a beautiful wood box, which is still in my office, of all of my history and gave me a nice. Do you still do the thing for the wall?
We have that was for you, special. But we do have a certificate.
Just tell them I'm
we
tearing myself all over.
We do have a certificate that lots of people mount and put on their walls. Everybody gets it.
Now look, you get your DNA test from her. Look, you pay me $100, I'll give you a poster. I'll make a poster for you myself. I'll scribble some stuff on it. I'm a capitalist. Yeah, I'll send you a poster myself. It won't be endorsed by African Ancestry, but I'll take you $100. I'll just draw on the little thing and copy of the continent and put your name on it. Okay.
So don't get us confused. AfricanAncestry.com. Shout out to Operation Hope. Yeah. We love you.
So for some folks out there who stole her technology, tried to, and they're very famous. I just want y'all to know that wasn't right. But she's over mess, not in it. She's gracious, she's loving. Only person she jams up is me. She don't jam you up, she jams me up. All right, love you guys much. Hope you enjoyed this today. Go get your DNA test done. And here's another powerful point. 99.9% plus of all human DNA. Precisely the same. So stop tripping. Stop tripping saying you hate white people, you hate yourself. Stop tripping saying you hate black people, you hate yourself. Stop tripping saying you hate black Africans, you hate yourself. Latinos, Indians, hey, you hate, there's about a 98% chance you're of mixed race, whatever you want that to mean. So stop tripping. Why black folks in Africa dark? Because it's hot. Because the sun is directly on your rear end. That's why you hot. Your pigmentation, your skin from God gave you this pigmentation to absorb hot weather so you don't die of cancer, and that's why your skin is dark. Why is your hair kinky? Because it absorbs the heat rays before it goes to the softest part of your body, which is over your brain. If your brain cooks, you're done, although some people act like their brain's already cooked. And then you've got these big lips. I don't know why they are big lips, but everybody wants them. So if you they're soup coolers, the lady says. And the nose is wide to serve as an air conditioner for the air before it goes to your lungs. It cools your lungs. And if you're Caucasian, your pigmentation in your skin absorbs colder weather, or really keeps you warm in colder weather. And the hair comes over your eyes, keeping your ears from freezing. If your ears are freeze, you're done. See. And the nose is narrow to heat the air before it goes to you. God knew exactly what he was doing. But we trip. We obsess about 1/4%, less than 1/4% of human DNA that governs eye color, skin color, all this kind of crap that doesn't matter. We're not human beings having a spiritual experience. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. And this is God's child here, who is helping you to understand who you are and whose you are. Boom, drop the mic.
Thank you. Oh, this is so touching.
Give her your business.
Papa Joe.